Get out from under that bed.
Come out with your fucking hands up now.
Get the from under there. Get the from under there. Let's go.
Stop.
God damn it, stop.
Stop.
You all boys want this in your goddamn self.
Stop. Give me your hand. You're not going to do this. Do you understand me?
Hey.
It seems like Karens are everywhere these days, and whether they're harassing the manager or committing acts of domestic violence, dealing with these unsavory individuals has become an everyday part of law enforcement. Maniac Karens are already terrible as free citizens, but they get even worse when they realize they're going to jail.
And I heard this bang, boom, boom. What the hell was that? So I come out the door, and that truck is on top of that tree.
On the 8th of July, 2022, in Indian River County, Florida, police responded to reports of a single-car accident in the parking lot of a Kmart. When they first arrived at the incident, they were told the driver had taken off on foot, and shortly after, a woman was spotted wandering in a nearby parking lot.
Right in front. Front of the vehicle. Driving?
Yes.
Give me your keys. Come in front of the vehicle. Tell me what's going on.
Husband in front of the car.
Okay, how is it your husband's fault?
Yeah. He works right here. Ask him.
Okay, where's your car at?
Right there. Side over there. It's stuck underneath the tree.
You stay with her.
You what? You wearing the seatbelt? What happened?
That's my husband works right here.
How did that happen? Hey, dog,
Left the car.
From the looks on their faces, it looks like they're having a hard time understanding how this woman's SUV ended up in a ditch, and furthermore, how they could help. But hey, who can blame them? So far, this woman wasn't giving them anything to go off of, so they'd have to piece things together from different sources.
You see her behind the wheel?
She got in the car and tried to back up multiple times, and then was asking me, this gentleman, to help push her car, and we're like, man, you're stuck. You gotta get a tow truck.
Okay.
So we didn't help her, but we made sure that she was okay. She seemed a little impaired, but
Okay. Can you just hang out for me real quick? Did you see her get out of the car?
Yeah, she looked it that way.
Okay, can you hang out for me real quick? Did you see her get out of the car? Okay. All right, so I think she's intoxicated.
After talking to eyewitnesses, the deputies seemed to confirm their suspicions that she was intoxicated behind the wheel. And with no apparent physical injuries, that would certainly explain her scrambled speech and her clear inability to form meaningful thoughts.
She said it was her boyfriend's fault. And that might be, I don't know if that's him over there.
How are you intoxicated?
I have no idea, to tell you the truth. She's got the keys on.
You don't have a license plate on your car?
Yes, of course I do.
They said there wasn't one on there. You have it in your purse. Why do you have it? Alright. You hear that? She has her license plate in her purse. Does this make sense to you?
As things continue to get weirder and weirder, the suspects seem reluctant to give the deputies any information, with one exception. It seemed like whenever they brought her husband up, she suddenly seemed very willing to talk.
He did this.
How did he do that though? He wasn't in the car with you.
He was not in the car. He was right in front of me.
You trying to like aim at him or something and hit the tree, or I'm just trying to figure out how in a desolate parking lot you hit a palm tree. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Can you answer that?
Come with him.
Are you hurt anywhere?
We're married, but
Okay, so where were you at?
we were right here. So first I'm coming in this way and I see her and she like turns to me and like, dead stops me, and then I gotta go around her. And then she followed me back right here, and we're sitting right here arguing. She's like telling me, I don't know, I need to get the lawyer, this and that, some stupid like, get your lawyer, that's it. You don't need to talk, you don't need to see me, blah, blah, blah. And I try to take off and she forwards it at me, and I get right here and I just kind of act like I was going to turn this way, and then I turned hard this way, and she was going way too fast and just bam. I can't do this anymore. It's been months of me like hiding my car inside the shop.
They said the witness came up to the rescue and told them that she aimed to try to hit her boyfriend, and he moved, and that's how she hit the tree.
Okay. Find everything she needs to get ready. All right, ma'am. Hand your back to me, and I'll lock your fingers just like you're praying.
Once they interviewed the husband, it became crystal clear that this was not some simple traffic accident, and the deputies acted quickly and correctly and detained the woman. If what he said was true, and she really did try to run him over, she could be facing some very serious felony charges.
What kind of substance is she using?
Fentanyl, I think, mixed with coke and whatever else. It's been a big problem for a long time.
Can you give me a cell later? Those 3 people are real witnesses.
Her car?
Yeah. You get all their information. One of them
I
has
think
a
it's in her
picture.
dad's name, maybe, but it's
You get them to email that to you.
her and her dad's name, I believe.
You guys saw what happened?
We saw that happen. I got a video of her running away from that car.
That's violence. They should be held on no bond. Company tax being assault too. They should be held on no bond until first appearance in the morning. And when she gets bonded out or gets set a bond, the judge's part of her bond is no contact with you in any form. The same as her training order.
With numerous eyewitness testimonies, as well as a crystal clear recording of the deranged suspect fleeing the scene, everything started to make more sense, and it became obvious that she was the problem. And since they have the story now, there's only one thing left to do.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say will be used against you in court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer, have a lawyer present with you while you're being questioned. You cannot afford to hire a lawyer who won't be appointed to represent you before questioning. If you decide to answer any questions now without a lawyer present, you still have the right to stop answering it anytime you speak with a lawyer. Okay? Is that your car? It's registered to you. Okay.
And that
Okay. Can you walk me through how that vehicle ended up on top of the tree?
Yeah, I'll walk you through it. Okay, so I was following him because he like the other and all I wanted to do is sign court papers, and I don't know how I ended up like that.
Well, it was no surprise the suspect wasn't really able to form a complete thought, even when being questioned to defend her own actions. It seems like this maniac Karen just wants to blame her husband for everything, even for her own reckless and crazy behavior.
Here's the other question I got for you is, why'd you leave your car there and not,
I couldn't get it out
why'd you take the tag off?
because I was work.
I'm just trying to figure out, like, I mean, you locked the car, you took the tag off, and you walked away.
I get it. It's not like I couldn't go far.
I'm just trying to figure out why you did that instead of calling somebody. Is there a reason? What's the reason?
She's had me after 3 times.
What were you marksman active for?
That and my sister
Did you used to use any substances, illegal substances?
used to, yes.
What you used to use?
I used to use a lot of alcohol and cocaine.
When was the last time you used that?
It's been a long time.
Long time. Okay. So that's the reason why you took the tag off and you left the vehicles because you were afraid you were going to get marksman active?
No, I took the tag off because I didn't know what else to do. I didn't know what to do.
Okay.
I don't want to back there.
The deputies confirmed that she'd even been treated under Florida's Marchman Act, which allows for the involuntary treatment of people with very severe substance abuse issues. While that might explain some of her behavior, as well as her shoddy attempt to cover her tracks, addiction is never an excuse for breaking the law. Maybe now at least she'll have a chance to straighten herself out and calm down.
I'll be at my tomorrow, mother.
Stop yelling.
How can you just let him go? He's got illegal. Why would you do that? Why, because he didn't do anything wrong?
Well, so much for that chance to calm down. This maniacal Karen's breathalyzer test yielded a .239. That's almost 3 times the legal limit. With that much alcohol in her system, it's a miracle she was able to talk as much as she did. She was charged with driving under the influence and aggravated assault. It's not every day that police get dispatched to domestic violence calls in which the suspect has allegedly bitten her boyfriend. But that's exactly what happened on June 21st, 2023. And as if that wasn't weird enough, just wait till you get a load of the couple involved, as well as the maniac Karen that apparently mistook her boyfriend for a sandwich.
We were trying to watch a movie and she wouldn't watch the movie. She was talking to her friend on her phone.
And then what happened?
We got into a little bit of an argument and she ran into the bathroom.
And then what happened?
She was cutting stuff before that with my ad.
What about after that?
I pushed down the door and tried to take an insulin from her and she grabbed my area and then she bit me.
It matters.
I don't want to work it out with her. She doesn't like me. She doesn't like being around me. She's on her phone all the time. She's trying to get me in jail. I need to get my stuff out of here.
What's your last name?
Oh, that's all I got to say.
What's your last name?
I will press charges against every one of the cops. The last time you guys were out here, and you guys didn't. You guys just took me to the rehab.
I didn't take you there. I took you to the hospital if you stabbed yourself.
Yeah. What was the time before that? I don't.
So, you said you pushed the door down because she was...
I didn't put my hands on her at all.
Okay, so there's a lot to unpack here. From the boyfriend saying he was bitten on the arm after attempting to stop his girlfriend from committing suicide, to his own complaints over the way the cops handled him during his own suicide attempt. Conflict resolution clearly isn't this household's strong suit.
Well, just go and put her in the room. No. Misty is her name. We're explaining this to you, and these will be cooperative, okay? If it's not cooperative, there's injuries on him, bit him, I understand. When it comes, listen, Misty, when it comes to domestic violence, wrong choice.
Why do I have to go? Why? You don't care! No, please don't touch me! Well, then I want to go to the hospital. I'm depressed. No, because I'm not going to jail. No, I'm done. And I should have to go.
Well, tonight you have to go.
Why? Well, then will you call my mom and talk to her?
We'll talk to her afterwards.
Oh, will you talk to her now? Because I have to worry anymore.
It's not your
No, I don't care anymore.
Don't.
Okay, hold on. I'll get up. Can I put pants on? Please. Please. Hold on. You guys are hurting me. You're hurting me.
Hold up your fist at him, so.
I don't want to go. Why do I have to go?
You need to stand up.
No. Well, let me put pants on and I will.
As tempting as it must have been just to keep their distance, the officers on scene had no choice but to arrest the suspect for domestic battery. And even though her behavior so far had been more strange than aggressive, things were about to take a serious turn for the worse.
I didn't do anything. I was defending myself. I was defending myself. I'm not allowed to defend myself. No. I have to work in the morning. Fight him, Benny. Fight him.
Don't even play the game.
You're hurting me. I want to go to the hospital.
Okay, we'll go to the hospital. Stand up.
No, you won't. Can I please answer my phone?
No.
It's my mom.
You're not cooperating with us. We're not.
Why can't I answer my phone? You're hurting me. You're hurting me. You're hurting me. You're hurting me.
You need to stand up. We're not going to play this all.
No, you're hurting me.
Well, you hurt yourself.
I don't really care about myself anymore. Can I just... Okay, I will. Hold on. Baby. You beat me. You're hurting my leg. Can you just let go of it, please? Why?
It's a good thing the officers called for backup because this imposing and very upset Karen did not choose to go quietly into the good night. Amazingly, it took 3 of them just to flip her over and 2 pairs of handcuffs to detain her, and the cops must have been hoping that further force wouldn't be required.
I didn't do anything wrong. Why are you doing this to me?
We're gonna
make sure you get the
Don't talk to her. Just
I'm gonna
stop.
because I don't want him anymore.
Stop. Just stop talking. You want me to take her?
Yeah, pull your car up to here.
I hope you
It's easiest if you turn and sit in first. Let him adjust his cuffs real quick.
hold on, my pants are gonna fall off.
Yep, we're gonna check your cuffs to make sure they're not too tight.
This ain't fair, like I did nothing wrong.
That one's good. Alright, just stop. Just stop. There's no point in yelling.
Now I get to go to jail because of you.
Okay.
While there are sections of the footage that may be unintentionally comedic, it's important to remember that these are real people and that this couple's relationship had clearly reached a violent boiling point. It's incredible watching them continue to bicker and argue, even as the young woman's being arrested.
I know you.
If you kind of slide, if you are you gonna listen to me to give you advice or not? Slide your butt this way. No, the other way, but
Ow.
yeah, like just twist your back this way so your handcuffs are off the thing.
He needs to go too. And now he's going to yell at my neighbors. Put him in jail.
By looking at the faces of the cops, you can already see the exhaustion and sadness in having to deal with suspects like her. When lovers' quarrels turn into domestic violence, the best thing law enforcement can do sometimes is to separate the parties and hope that the abuse ends there.
Who's gonna hurt you? My dog! I don't trust you, can you please? I'm not allowed to defend myself. I'm in pain. He needs to be out by the time I get out. So will you get my mom's number out of my phone?
They will give you an opportunity to call whoever you want.
I don't know her number.
They will get your phone number around the phone for you.
Okay, that's fine. You guys are so unfair. I just don't want to be with him anymore. How can I when it's my house? Well, if I get a restraining order, he can't be there, right?
Yes, you can get a restraining order.
That's what I want.
I'll walk back to this gray door back here. Yep, that one right there.
In many cases of domestic violence, only those involved know the full truth of what happened. All the cops can do is go off evidence, and in this case, the boyfriend was the only one with physical injuries. Still, it's difficult not to sympathize with the young woman too. She was charged with domestic violence and resisting arrest. On August 28, 2020, in Key West, Florida, it was the height of the COVID-19 pandemic when cops were called out to a shopping center regarding an online dispute between two women that was suddenly spilling over into the real world.
It started yesterday. April called my daughter's shop. She didn't know, evidently she didn't know April worked there. So she was asking about 100 linemen or some stuff. And so April started going off. There's witnesses that heard the whole conversation at her job. Then goes while he's working and cyberbullying my daughter, talking about an ass. Do you know what cyberbullying is now? Okay, that's my kid. Okay, I will go to all lengths to protect my kid. Okay, and so today, how many posts did she put?
She's made like 5 posts.
5 posts talking about daughter, this and that, why she's working. Okay, I come here. I didn't know she worked the front desk. I came here to ask for the editor because I'm tired of this. I'm sick of my daughter being bullied, okay, by somebody that doesn't even back up their words, okay? So she goes.
No, I guess her boss is the one that called. The other girl's inside the Citizen there.
The one that did it is in there.
Okay, so
the bottom line is, do I have any way to where we can file a restraining order court for bullying? I don't know what the law is.
So time out for just a second.
It was clear that tempers were running very high, and it was going to take some serious untangling to get to the bottom of things and figure out how the cops could help fix the situation. One thing that wasn't clear was why the mother speaking on behalf of her adult daughter, the apparent victim of the bullying.
How old are you? I'm 28. Okay, so you're an adult, and this is your mom, and she's texting or putting stuff on social media about you, an adult. Okay. Adult, 28 years old, not like 17 or 18. She's 28.
I understand.
Okay, so,
but is the type of person she will succumb to it.
Okay.
Like I can go. Like she tells me to go.
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna look at all that stuff. What was your intention of coming here today to her job?
Talk to the editor without calling the police to say, hey, what's your phone policy? Because you got an employee here that is cyberbullying somebody while she's on the job.
Okay.
I didn't know she answered the phone. Then she opens the door and, what do you want? And I said, I want to speak to the editor or something like that. And she says, all kinds of just
the lady should have a video.
And then she says, well, meet me at your parents' house after I get off work. And she hides behind the door. That's how bullies do it.
Wait a minute. And then she opened the door, looked at me, she's like, you fat, nasty. Like, literally, I am dealing with this girl. She's called my job at the public defender's office, any job I've had, just because she just doesn't like me.
While the officers continued listening to the story and hearing these two women out, it must have felt like they were getting pulled into some serious high school level drama. That wasn't going to stop the officers from doing their full due diligence and make sure that nothing serious had happened or was about to happen.
Do you have the messages and stuff on your phone? Can we see them?
Yeah. But,
in other words, like, she didn't just pick you out of thin air to start, like, so there had to.
She picked her out of thin air.
Let me talk to her because your mom, she's an adult.
I know.
Technically, she's the victim. You can't even file a report on her behalf. Okay.
Okay.
So I need to hear what's going on from her.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
So and then she's writing my friend, threatening my friend to beat my friend's. My friend is, she's like, who is this girl? And I was like, I have no idea.
Although this case had not yet turned into a physical altercation, it's important to remember that in most states in the U.S., cyberbullying or online harassment is a crime. And if that harassment starts to turn into real-world threats, then every case has to be taken very seriously. But of course, every story has two sides, and the cops weren't going to leave the scene yet without speaking to this alleged bully.
This history goes back a long ways. That one in the shorts, the mother, is my sister's sister-in-law. They don't like me. This morning, the mother calls my job to try to get me in trouble with my boss, which how can you get me in trouble at my work? Like, I never threatened you, I never did any of that, whatever. Next you know, they pull up here. She comes to the door. I didn't even recognize who it was because I sit behind this glass. So I come in, I'm like, what do you want? Open the door. When I opened the door, her daughter tried to attack her and the daughter tried to attack me. So the daughter stands like this on the door and the mom's pulling. Look at my elbow. So as I'm pulling the door, the mom gets it and slams the door on my elbow. My coworker that was here, Misty, she was a witness. She'll tell you what she's seen. And it's just been an ongoing thing. So they thought they were gonna try me at my job, is what they thought. Because they know that I'm here and they know I have restrictions. So that's what that stems from.
Okay. And
I want to press charges against them. And they think because who they are, they're entitled of stuff. You're not going to come on my job and you're not going to assault me on my job and get away with it. It's not happening.
After the cops talk to the alleged bully, the plot starts thickening. What had been reported as a case of unprovoked online bullying seemed to have stemmed from an old family feud, and it's now escalated into physical violence. It seems the mother forgot to mention that part.
Yeah. Can I talk to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you tell me what took place when y'all approached the door?
Oh, she came to the door, I didn't know she'd be answering.
Okay.
I came to talk to the editor because I had called a couple of times and got home.
Can you walk me through because your daughter's yelling?
So, she opened the door and she said, "What do you want?" And I said, "I'm here to speak to the editor. Can I come in?" She said, you can't come in here.
So when
And I said, you know
she
what?
opened the door and she said that she told you that you're not allowed
And then
because
she opened it
public is
again.
not allowed to come inside.
Yeah.
There's a sign right
Oh,
there.
I know, but when I came here, I didn't know that. Okay, but
Okay.
I knocked on the door because there's got to be somebody you could talk to, you know. So she rambled on to me. I rambled off to her. She told me to meet her at my dad's house so she could beat my ass. And I said, oh, go ahead and hide behind the door then. She's doing this all while she's at work.
And what happened after?
She went inside. I don't know. The lady has it on film. It went too quick.
At this point, the mother's story just wasn't adding up. Not only did the alleged bully calmly present a full account of what happened, she also had physical injuries that backed up her version of events. The mother, on the other hand, seemed to have a hard time remembering exactly what happened at the door.
Okay, because I have a witness that she works here too.
Uh-huh.
Says that you push the door closed. You shut it
No.
hard.
No.
You said you didn't recall at first
I don't.
because she was trying to close the door.
I knew this would come
And
back on
then
me.
okay, and then she was like in the middle trying to make it not shut, and then she said that you slammed the door.
I know I didn't. I don't recall. I know I didn't, but if I say I did, you know what I'm saying? Because the things were going quick there, and I'm pissed off. Okay? She's in the wrong, and now we're going to be ridiculed for it. It's all right.
Okay, but you gotta understand, you're coming to her workplace. That's not the way to do it.
Okay, so how would I have done it?
If you, like you said, you want to restrain anyone, you go to the courthouse, and she'll get served, and she will know not to contact you or come near you. But you don't come to her workplace because that's going to cause more problems.
Okay. All right. I'll take the law into my own hands. It's fine.
Okay, well, she got hurt in the process of you pushing the door. Okay. No, come over here. I'm not done talking.
As the entitled mother realized that the facts of the case were putting her in a bad light, her tone and her body language changed. It even seemed at one point that she thought she could just casually walk away from the situation like nothing happened. But the cop here was not going to let her go that easily.
Like I said, we have a witness. She's claiming that she was hurt when you pushed the door, and I saw the cut on the elbow. And she does want to press charges.
Okay.
Okay?
So what, I'm going to jail?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Okay. Turn around. Come here. Turn
Dad,
around.
Dad,
Turn
I'm
around.
going to jail. What? Because it
Ma'am,
says I
turn
pushed the
around.
door. So you could go ahead and leave me there.
Yeah. I got it. I'll take care of that.
Hey, can you zip that?
Yes, ma'am.
Stop.
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 You're all for your goddamn self.
Stop. Give me your hand. You're not going to do this. Do you understand me?
She's arresting my mom, but he didn't do anything. I promise he didn't do anything. She's recording me right now.
The whole thing's been recorded, okay? This is enough.
Can you please put me behind the wall so she don't put me on social media, please?
Turn around and take a breath.
It's incredible that even after seeing her mother get arrested, the only thing the young woman could think of was how this whole mess was going to look on social media. Thank goodness for her grandfather, who was somehow able to jump in and help her stop from making an even bigger mistake.
My grandpa, take me home.
Just sit down for a second. I want to talk.
Please, grandpa.
Down. Will you listen?
I
I
want to be
need you
taken
to
out of
sit
the
down.
handcuffs.
You will as soon as you listen to what I'm telling you.
I can't sit down right now. I'm sorry.
That's what you just asked to do was to
I
sit
just
down.
can't. I can't sit down on the ground right here. It's dirty.
Okay. I need you to calm down.
Calm
I'm
down.
not taking-
Take the damn handcuffs off you, girl.
I'm not taking these off of you until you calm down. I don't need you running in there, okay? Because then you're gonna go to jail.
It's okay. It's okay.
I'm trying to explain to you how to accomplish what you want, okay?
I'm gonna back up.
You're fine. Okay, I'm trying to stand in front of you so that she's not looking anywhere, okay? You need to do the restraining order. Fill it out with your Facebook post, okay? And file it.
No,
We just tell everybody.
man, I got sweat going into my eye. It's salty too. It's burning. All right, go ahead and have a seat.
Karens often think that they can convince everyone that they're the real victims. But no matter how hard they try to make it look that way, the truth eventually comes out one way or another. The Karen was charged with battery and was sentenced to 12 months probation. Maybe next time, it'll be better for her if she lets her daughter fight her own battles. On the evening of May 1st, 2024, in Akron, Ohio, the cops responded to calls of domestic abuse. A woman called in claiming that her husband was trying to hurt her, but after receiving multiple calls earlier in the day from the same woman, the cops began to doubt the veracity of her claims.
What happened here today? What happened this time?
She's going crazy, so I'm coming down. You can search me. You can search me. I'm gonna let you search me.
I have a knife in my pocket for self-defense. It's on my right here.
You said she was going crazy?
Lying.
Yes, on my right.
You found me grabbing that?
My right here.
You found me grabbing that?
Yeah.
It's my wife.
I understand that, but why? We could have figured all this out.
I just had it.
That wasn't the problem earlier, though.
It wasn't?
No.
What was?
That was the guy that called earlier because he was standing out here staring at my kids. He was standing right at the end of the driveway. This had nothing to do with what's going on now.
Upstairs.
Yeah, because it came in as a domestic earlier. That's why we got it.
Oh, it did a domestic?
Yeah, that's why we're knocking on the door. Because it came in as a
That must have
domestic.
been him calling.
Yeah, it said you guys were arguing and fighting and all that stuff.
No. So, I mean, if you want to go talk to her, fine.
Yeah.
I came out. I'm just letting you guys know. I'm going to tell you like this. My bad on the words earlier.
It's all good, man.
Hey, you apologize. We appreciate it.
I'm an even dude, but this that you pulling is just ridiculous. It is. My daughter even had to leave because she couldn't deal with the drama. Yeah, and she left. She went to a friend's house to stay.
How old is she?
And I'm getting 17.
Yeah.
And I'm getting ready to send him to a friend's house to stay so they can go to school.
Well,
like the drama's.
I agree. Yeah, where's she at?
After what was apparently a day filled with arguments, 911 calls, and confrontations with the neighbors, the man said his wife had gone so crazy that he was sending his teenage kids out of the house just to remove them from the situation. As the cops finished gathering information, their next move was to enter the house and confront the woman.
Yeah. What's her name again? What's her name? Donna! Donna! The police! Donna! Donna! It's the police! Hey, Donna! We need to get your side of the story. What happened? Get out from under that bed. Come out with your hands up now. From under there. Get the out. Let's go. Get out. I don't care. Stand up.
Stand up with your hands behind your back. Turn around.
Okay.
Please. Stop moving.
Well, you don't gotta worry about that because you're going to jail.
No, please, I didn't
you have
do
warrants.
anything. I know because of him. No,
Okay, and you're violating the protection order right now, so you're going to jail.
I don't think the officers appreciated Donna's little game of hide and seek. So let me get this straight. This woman called the cops to report her husband for hurting her, but then she hid under a mattress when the cops arrived. Pretty sketchy. This stunt, however, was just a prelude to even worse antics that would soon follow.
You're leaving.
Please listen.
You got her.
Thank you. Please help me. Come on.
Yeah. Stop. Stop. Yes, please. Oh, where?
So he beat your knee? He beat your knee, man?
Dragged me across the floor of the stairs.
Okay.
Please. Jason, tell them the truth! Jason, tell them the truth! Tell them the truth! Please! Please tell them the truth! Please, I swear! I'm telling the truth! I'm telling the truth! I swear! I swear I'm telling the truth! I'm telling the truth! I swear I'm not gonna leave! I just want you to listen to me! No, I swear! Please don't hurt me! Please don't listen!
We're not gonna hurt you.
Please,
Just stop fighting.
From her wide-eyed expression to her constant, incoherent babbling, from the moment the officers found her, it seemed to be clear the woman was suffering from some kind of mental illness. Regardless, all the officers were concerned about was getting her safely to jail without further incident. But both of those goals proved to be more difficult than expected.
Officer, woman, please, officer. I wanted to, please, can I talk to you? Please, a woman.
woman. A woman.
Walk.
A woman, please help me. Help me.
Get up.
Somebody help me.
Stand up.
Somebody help me. Help me. Help me. Somebody help me. Please. Oh my God, please help me. He did this to me.
Yeah, me and the unit in the area of 894 Berwyn with a rep.
Jesus, please, how could you do this to me?
Sit down. 9.
Jason! Oh my God. How could you do this to me? Ow, I'm not fighting. I'm not fighting. Ow, you're gonna break my... Ow, help. Help.
Sit up.
Jason, please don't let me be in there.
Sit up.
Baby, please give me out. Please,
Sit up.
baby.
Sit up, man.
Please, baby, get me out. He said he would get me out. Listen to me, officers. Listen, please, listen. I'm not even supposed to have this warrant. I have a motion to vacate. I'm not supposed to have this warrant. It was issued on accident.
Seeing a female officer on scene seemed to trigger something in this frightened woman, as she must have been hoping for some kind of sympathy. But as she continued to fight, scream, and spiral out of control, the number of officers on scene quickly multiplied, and sympathy was the last thing on anybody's mind.
Jason, please don't let me sit in there.
Ma'am.
I'm not.
Ma'am.
Hey, Harrington, you remember her name off the top of your head?
Jason,
Donna.
please.
Donna.
Ow, please stop my shoulder.
Hey, Donna.
Dislocated already. I have a torn rotator cuff.
Donna, you
I'm
not...
not moving.
No, Donna.
I'm not moving.
Donna, if you got a torn rotator cuff, how did you fight and rip yourself out of cuff?
He did it.
No, he didn't do that. You did that.
I've been working with this.
What? With what? You been working with what?
If I don't know when he says he's gonna kill me,
I know, but tonight you don't have to worry about that because you won't be here.
Time, please stop
You won't be
saying
here.
that, Mr. Meanie. You don't understand.
Did you use some type of narcotics?
No.
I gotta ask. I don't know. You foaming at the mouth?
Sleeping.
Okay.
No, I'm not foaming at the mouth. Are you
No,
kidding?
you are. I'm not gonna lie on you now.
Probably because I haven't had any water.
You can hardly blame the officer for thinking Donna was under the influence of something. Aside from the fact that she was foaming at the mouth, her actions and demeanor up to that point were all pointing to some kind of substance abuse, if not mental illness.
You're not hearing me.
I didn't say you were lying. I said
Jason, tell them the truth. Tell them the truth.
It has nothing to do with Jason. It's a warrant. Jason didn't write the warrant.
It's against him. Because
it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Jason can't stop any of this. It has nothing to do with him. You have to go see a judge, and then they'll let you out.
I know
you see
that.
a judge in the morning.
had-
Right, so why are you making this such a thing? If you know that, why are you making this a thing?
This is my house.
The house is going to be here when you get back. You literally will see. Hold on.
To come in
Yeah.
this house.
But more than likely, yeah, as long as there's not a protection order in place, like you
No,
said.
there's not,
Yeah,
sir.
so there we go. You'll see the judge in the morning.
Who lied to you guys, gentlemen? Listen to me.
Who lied to me? The warrant? The warrant didn't lie. It
I'm
had your
not gonna
picture.
run. Please. I'm not gonna
So
run.
listen, man. You're gonna see the judge in the morning. They'll read you your charges. You'll plead not guilty, guilty, whatever, no contest. They'll give you a bond. You'll literally get out. If you make this bigger than what it is, then guess what?
No,
it's gonna
I'm
become
not.
a whole different thing.
Officer, listen.
I did listen. I heard everything you had to say. Half of it was true and half of it was far-fetched.
After all her ranting and raving, the firm yet friendly attitude of this officer seemed to somehow get through to the woman. He was calling out her lies while also giving her helpful suggestions. It's a rare skill this guy has that he probably honed from years of experience de-escalating situations just like this.
Oh, you guys, please.
Ma'am, listen. Did you just hear what I just said? You literally will see the judge in the morning. And then you'll get a
I
bond.
have no family. I have no one to bond
You
me
just
out.
said this is your family.
He's not gonna bond me out. He hates me.
You
He
said your
thinks I'm
sister lives
against
across the
him.
street.
My brother's gone. He doesn't live there anymore. Obviously, he moved out today. It's May 1st.
How would I know that? You just told me you live there.
Jason, please don't do this to me.
It's not up to
Baby, I mean, seriously. He just texted me. Can I show you anything that I have? Anything?
Are you still gonna fight us?
No, I'm not gonna fight you. Come
Okay.
on.
Are you gonna walk to the?
Are you gonna walk to the cruiser?
I want to just.
No, you didn't.
Yes.
Just.
All right, look, this is
Can
where
I have some pants or something? I'm
we
sitting.
can get you some pants, okay?
At this point, the reality of Donna's situation seems to have finally sunk in. And though she continued playing the victim and blaming her husband for everything, at least she realized that her attitude wasn't doing her any favors with the cops. Now that she's calm and the situation's been stabilized, they can now begin to safely transport her to jail.
Man, you literally gonna see the judge in the morning and get out. Don't make this bigger than
Yeah,
that.
Donna.
What you crying?
All right. Come on, stand up.
Donna,
3
come
more
on.
steps,
You
all
got
right?
to-
Stand up.
Donna, you wanna put these on?
I'm
Donna,
so
you wanna put
scared.
these on?
I'm so
You're gonna go in there for a day, Donna. Seriously.
No, no, they're not gonna let me
It's a day.
out.
You're gonna see the judge in the morning. Put your pants on. Come on. There you go. I know, but I don't have a choice. This is up to the judge. So you're gonna see him in the morning. There you go. I do believe you. I do believe you, but it's not up to me. No men?
Nobody to stand up for me.
So you got, I'm gonna pull this up in the back. I'm not touching your butt. There you go.
Go ahead, step in the building.
All right, Don. Just up here, okay? Don, it's okay. It's gonna be okay, all right?
You have to appreciate the officer's level of compassion for this clearly unstable woman, but the fact remains she has a warrant for some very serious and violent offenses. She was booked on charges of felony assault for biting her husband in the face, domestic violence, and violating a protection order. We've probably all met a person or two in our lives who think the rules just don't apply to them. And on September 19th, 2020 in Key West, Florida, a police officer encountered a young woman who'd been accused of pushing another woman in a store. And right off the bat, it was clear this Karen just thought she could get away with what she did.
Go down, sit down for me, please.
I'm gonna go.
No, sit down, ma'am. Ma'am, come here.
I don't have to.
Ma'am.
Thank you. No,
Ma'am.
thank you. I do
Ma'am,
not
come
have
here.
to.
Come here.
No, I do not.
Come here.
I do not, sir.
Listen, for your
No,
safety,
I
if
do
you're
not.
walking away from me, put your hands behind your back.
Really?
Yes, really.
My watching. This is a Christian community, and this is what you do.
Ma'am, quit resisting.
This is what you do to a Christian.
Quit resisting.
This is what you do to a Christian.
Come here.
This is what you
Sit
do
down.
to a Christian.
Sit down.
I'm asking you
Sit
to let
down.
me go, ma'am.
Sit down.
I'm asking you to let me
There you
go.
go.
I will let you go. Let me go.
Ma'am.
Let me go. Let me go. Let me go.
Ma'am.
Let me go. Let me go. Let me go.
19, I got
Let me
okay.
go. Let me go,
No,
ma'am.
sit down.
Let me the go. You
Stay right
have
there.
no property over me. You are stabbing me. You are tucking me.
Stay right
I'm
there.
doing nothing wrong. Help me! Oh!
Nobody could have expected this young woman to react in such a crazy and aggressive way when the officer simply asked her to stay put and calm down. What could have been settled through a calm conversation has now escalated into a bizarre and potentially unsafe situation. With backup on the way, all the officer could do was try to keep this crazy woman contained.
What's your name? I can't breathe.
She's just yelling.
I can't breathe.
What's your name?
I can't breathe.
Well, what is your name?
My name. I can't breathe.
All right, we're gonna help you out,
She's
okay?
hurting me.
Here,
I
let me
can't
glove up and I'll
breathe.
help. Take
I can't breathe.
All right, we're gonna help you out.
I can't breathe.
But what's going on today?
My husband's trying to get me home.
All right.
This
Hold on.
Kill. Kill.
All right, go ahead, glove up.
Ah. Please. I can't breathe. Please.
Can we put you in a seated position?
Yes,
Sit down?
yes.
You're not gonna do anything silly, right, Maria?
No, sir.
Okay, let's sit you up, all right? Sit, just like that, okay?
The arrival of the second officer seemed to have momentarily calmed the woman down, and with her safely detained, they could start their investigation into what exactly happened and why they were called to the scene in the first place.
Sir, do you mind if I ask you, what was she saying to you as she was walking by?
She said, "Do you know how to talk to me? They can't talk to me."
That's why she did.
She had walking around drunk like crazy.
Oh, you have today?
According to the witnesses, the woman in custody had apparently been walking around most of the day and was noticeably inebriated. Based on her actions up to that point, it couldn't have been much of a surprise to the officers that she'd had a few too many drinks.
Hey, you want to put her in my car?
Yep.
All right, let me.
This is not right. My arms hurt. My arms hurt.
Hold on.
Help me unhook me. Help me uncuff. Help me uncuff.
Ready? I'll get the.
Help me. Help me.
Go ahead.
Help me uncuff. Help me. Help me uncuff. Help me uncuff. Sir. Sir. Help me. Anyone. Anyone. I will not resist. But I will.
Get the door.
You got it?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I got it. I got it.
I got
it. Ah, ah,
Good.
ah,
Can you stay?
Ow! No, you're hurting me. Ow!
Get in.
Ow! I will hurt. Ow! I will. I will.
Yeah,
I will
man,
get
make
in.
me
I will get in.
Right.
As long as you let go of me.
Okay, get in.
Let go of me.
Get in.
Let go of me.
Stand up.
Let go of me. I will. Let go of
Get
me.
in.
Let go of me. You are not my father. Talk to my father.
Regardless of how much alcohol she'd had or what drugs she was on, this insane woman was showing an incredible agility to fight back against the officer. And the simple act of getting her in the back of the police car was proving to be a battle of wills.
Help! 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 Anyone help! Anyone help! Anyone help! Help me up. Help me out the water. You know what?
You gotta calm down.
Yeah, you need to help me the up.
No.
I do know
We're
how to
past
get up.
that. We're
No,
past
you're
that.
not. You talk to me like I'm a animal. You talk to me like I'm a animal. Yes, by throwing my head down. By throwing my head down. Yes, you sure as did.
Andy, turn
And
your
you're
lights on
on
and get over here.
camera, and you threw my head down. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. I don't care.
After realizing it was impossible to physically force the woman in the car without causing her serious bodily harm, the officers wisely chose to bring her back out and wait for backup to arrive.
You're hurting me! You're hurting me! Oh! 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 You're hurting me! I'm not fighting! I'm not fighting! I'm hurting! Why you are hurting me? Stop! 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 Help!
Relax.
Help!
You gotta relax.
Help us!
You gotta relax.
Help!
Take your
Help!
breath. Relax.
Help! 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 Tell my phone to it. Help my phone to it. Help!
Should be able to do it.
Help!
Follow the
Help!
fit man.
Help me! Help me! He's hurting me! He's hurting me! I
Do it for
can't.
you gotta do it for you.
I can't breathe.
Do it for you.
Can't breathe.
You're breathing.
With a seemingly endless supply of violent energy, she continued kicking and fighting the cops. She was clearly past the point of calming down on her own, and she was leaving the cops with no other choice than to use additional heavy-duty restraints in order to subdue her.
Come over here and help us.
Drop me!
You grab the shoulder, I'll grab the left shoulder. You'll get the lead.
So, you're gonna drop me because I can't.
Cinch that pommel down.
It is.
Good. Ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. Look at. Wow. I feel so cool.
Watch your head, Short. Watch your head. Watch your head.
I'm fine. Okay.
I'm good. I'll see you.
I got it.
You got it?
I'm volunteering.
All right, hold on.
Volunteering to let me know. That's it for me. You got me know.
There we go.
Go to the gym.
Once backup arrived on scene, the cops were then able to use their tactical advantage to subdue the woman with heavy restraints and a spit mask. After being loaded into the patrol wagon, only now could the officers begin to clue each other in and make sense of how things went so bad so fast.
So she was in the parking lot. She ended up pushing one of the guests. So I spoke with the lobby. The guests weren't there. She called one of the guests. She gave me the phone number. She only spoke Spanish. She spoke to him a little bit, basically asking him if she wanted any police action taken for being pushed. And according to her, she said no.
Well, no, we got her for resisting all day.
Yeah. I mean, so like I said, like the front desk spoke to her, so I don't know what she exactly said.
You cannot stay. Yes, restrain me. Let me go. Let me go. Oh, let me go. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go.
It's never an ideal option to heavily restrain a person like that, but when a suspect just won't calm down and won't stop resisting, it becomes necessary. In this case, the angry woman was finally transported to jail while tied to a chair. She was eventually charged with resisting arrest. It was almost 3 a.m. on October 17, 2023, in Joliet, Illinois, when police got a call that a woman had assaulted her boyfriend. Upon arriving on scene, they encountered a clearly intoxicated woman outside. Here's what happened next.
Why am I getting kicked out of my house? Right. I got spit on. I'm the one that got assaulted. Yeah. He's sitting there talking, getting him in the face. I smacked him. I'm not gonna lie, I did. Yeah. But you know what? At what point do you stop? Yeah. You let me be living in this house right now if I didn't stick up for her. Yeah. I stuck up for her when I told him that's to go. We have room. Yeah. Get her here. Give her a space for her because that's what she needs.
Well, here's the thing. So, it's okay. I did get a couple things too.
Yeah.
I would not recommend trying to talk about what's going on tonight.
I told him that too. I told him,
but
this is my house. You take the spare bedroom.
Figure out what you want to do.
It's not. I already told them they both need to get out.
So not tonight. I wouldn't.
No, it's already figured out.
Yeah, if you got
They're
it
getting
figured
out.
Okay.
This is my house. I've been here for 3 years.
Yeah, and how's he taking that?
He said he needs to work on it. Okay. So, but I told him, understand, he normally takes the spare bedroom. This is my house. I don't care that you bought that bed. I'm not going to the spare bedroom. Right. This is my house.
Maybe it was the alcohol clouding her judgment, but the way this drunk woman nonchalantly admitted to assaulting her boyfriend clearly shows either a lack of understanding of the law or a lack of respect for it. Or maybe she just thought that the female officer was like her buddy who she could tell things to in confidence.
Why did you slap him?
Because he got aggressive in my face, yelling at me that I around with somebody. You know me better. I did not do that. You're gonna allow me out of my house. This is my house.
No, but
what was I supposed to do?
This is two different things, right?
I told him tonight.
No, time out. Let me talk.
Yes.
Tuesday of this week, right? And then this is a whole nother argument that happened within the last 15 minutes.
He told me I wasn't allowed to be in that bedroom because his bed's in that bedroom. This is my house. I'm taking over the house. You go to the spare bedroom.
Okay. So.
And then I didn't anybody else. You know what, dude? I didn't either. I didn't nobody. I don't care.
That's your own business.
But don't say that to me.
But
and sit there and.
When it got, how did it get physical? Did you slap him?
Because I told him not to talk shit like that. And he got in my face again, and then I slapped him. Don't get in my face and get aggressive with me. You allowed, then you got aggressive at me with that, and I walked away. I walked away. Now you're getting aggressive with me again in my own house? I've been here for 3 years.
The look on the officer's face, standing at the side, truly says it all. The fact that this woman not only admits to hitting her boyfriend in the face repeatedly, but almost seems proud of the fact that she did it, is truly astonishing. But at least she made the officers' jobs easy for them.
So, you're going to explain it to him. The thing is that he doesn't want to press charges on you, but the thing is that you can't be here tonight. And I get it. Listen, I get that this is your thing, but the thing is that you did slap him. Both of you guys gotta go your separate ways tonight. We're not gonna be going left and right about
So
he
again,
did this.
I'm getting kicked out of my
Kicked out of your house? You're not gonna get kicked out of your house?
I bullied and bombarded.
Let me finish before you do that?
Listen.
Yeah.
What was your name?
Marley.
Marley? Like the dog? The movie?
I don't like Bob. But
Bob
yeah,
Marley. I don't like Bob Marley. I like the dog better.
The dog dies in the movie. He wants to make a reference to the dog dying in the movie. Yeah.
It's hard to predict what would happen in this case, as the boyfriend doesn't want to press charges, and the conversation's already swerved to Bob Marley and a dog that died in a movie. It's clear, though, that the cops were being very sympathetic to the fact that this was her home, and the last thing they wanted to do was remove her from it.
What did you guys
Talk
about?
DV policy in Illinois. 0 tolerance.
Yeah.
So.
Alright, let me go past one minute. What is the zero tolerance Illinois law?
Yep, Illinois has a 0 tolerance domestic violence law. So.
He didn't get arrested when he manhandled me in my own house.
I wasn't the officer on that
I
call.
wasn't. Yeah, exactly. We weren't the officers on that call, so.
You got called here now. This is what I'm doing.
There's no works.
There's no worse.
No, so.
So the thing is that if
That's
this
why I'm
is
just trying to
separate. both a mutual, mutual domestic, right? This is both, whatever the case might be. He's being aggressive towards you. You're being aggressive towards him. You hit him, stating you did hit him. He got in your face, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't get in my face. I told him, get out of my face, please, and don't talk like that. Get out of my face and don't talk.
Yeah. After they explained that Illinois has a 0 tolerance policy on domestic violence, for a brief moment, it looked like the boyfriend's decision to not press charges may not have mattered. However, after re-inspecting the man and seeing no marks of injuries, the cops have found themselves in a bit of a gray area where anything could still happen.
The end of the thing is that you're not going your separate ways, right? And you're not going to leave, and we don't know what's going to happen. We're going to arrest you for domestic battery, and that's going to be the end of the story. That's why we're giving the option to clear your guys' head before anything escalates to the point where it leads to something
Can I
more.
call the hotel and see if they have a room available so I can take my animals with me?
Which hotel?
Because I don't trust them to take care of my animals. I came back from a trip and my
You can
cat's
come back
sick.
as soon as the sun comes up.
Exactly.
My cat's been sick, dude. How skinny my cat is because
Is
he
that an
doesn't
outside
take care
cat?
of him. He throws them outside. He is outside, but when he's neglected, do you think he's going to
But
eat
here's
food?
the thing, at the same time, because you have been drinking, one of us can give you a ride. Preferably a female officer, except you don't have to drive. Because I can smell whatever you drank from here. And if you get pulled over, you're going to jail. So we're trying to do everything we can to help you, to avoid this getting any worse.
Despite the state's 0 tolerance policy, the officers seemed willing to offer the woman a win-win situation as long as she was willing to stay the rest of the night somewhere else and let the tempers cool down. However, something she confessed earlier was brought up once again.
Did you say that you smacked them? Did you slap them today?
It's on body cameras. Just tell the truth.
I did. Okay. He got on my face. He got aggressive at me. I told him, get out of my f***ing face. He didn't get out of my f***ing face. I slapped him. Did he touch you at all? No. Okay. All right. Finally, you're under arrest. Can we go get some socks and some shoes, please? Yeah, I'll get that for you. Can you take this from me, okay?
It looks like the cops' offer of kindness only extended so far, as at the end of the day, there was no escaping the fact that this woman slapped her boyfriend and admitted to it on camera multiple times. If they hadn't arrested her, it would have called that 0 tolerance policy into serious question. So they were left with no choice.
Stay right here. Is that your Bengal cat then? Thanks, cute. Sick. He's sick. He's very skinny. Picked up from the airport and you said he hasn't ate all week. Are you serious? Yes. And he was eating when I was at the hotel with him. He wasn't eating again. Yeah. Did you grab my phone? Yeah, I got your phone out. Okay. Thank you. I'm sorry. No, it's okay. It happens. It's not okay. You let it spit in my face and got aggressive at me. And this is what I have to do. Alright, even bow myself out. I have to go to court in the morning.
Yeah, you have to. It's
What
like,
time's court
like I
start?
said, it's like part of the domestic violence laws and stuff. That's why we can't.
How do I get over the night time?
Well,
I can't.
what time are
I
you going to
started
start?
at 11.
You might be out before that.
While you have to appreciate both a woman's level of honesty as well as her level of remorse for doing what she did, there was still no excuse for physical violence, regardless of provocation. And with the domestic battery charge now on her record, one can only hope this couple decided to go their separate ways before something like this happened again. It was nearly 4:30 in the morning on November 1st, 2023, when Illinois officers responded to a call about a couple loudly arguing in the street. Upon arrival, they found a chaotic scene between the woman, her boyfriend, and the Good Samaritan who reported the incident.
But this the same girl that was in the car with me. Y'all see her act like you know it. I don't know. Talking crazy. I ain't seen y'all. Y'all seen that. Like y'all seen that. No, that's what I'm saying. I don't know.
I don't know him. I don't know him.
Like, officers, like before y'all left, this guy was here. I seen y'all cars still out here, bro. Y'all cars are still out here.
Back.
Who are you and why were you coming up here?
I was downtown and
Bro, she
taking
just,
the
hey, he
L
just got
block.
out this car with her, I believe.
He just swamped me, bro. He just swamped me, bro. He just swamped me with this. Bro, don't ever see me again. I'll slap your bro. I'll slap your
Hang on a second.
What's your name?
Bro, I gotta go to way, look, dude. I can show you. I gotta work.
I don't care.
I gotta work. Like, I'm literally on the schedule right now. I can show you. I gotta work.
What's your name?
I gotta work, officer.
Almost right away, the woman's hysterics were making it difficult for the officers to do their jobs and gather information about what happened. And yet they also weren't making any real attempts to calm her down. It's possible that they saw the witness and the boyfriend as the only reasonable sources of information. So talking to these two was priority number one.
Last name. Give me your last name. No.
M.A.J.
All right.
No. He hit me first, bro. He hit me first. Like, that's my boyfriend, please.
Your hands behind your back now. Stop resisting.
My phone's here right there.
Yeah, I see it. Alright. What's your name?
Sarah.
Well, that escalated quickly. It's never a good idea to assault your boyfriend, and in particular it's worse to do it in front of the cops when their body cams are on. But thanks to the quick action of the officers, this unhinged boyfriend beater, identified as Sarah, was quickly apprehended.
You always have my hair on my mouth.
What?
My hair is in my mouth.
Here's your mouth.
My hair is in my mouth.
I don't have one yet.
My knees hurt.
Hey, you in the hat. What? Get her home safe. Okay. Alright, Sarah.
Is that a promise?
Is that your real name?
Yeah.
Sarah?
Yeah. Yeah.
S-A-R-A-H?
Yeah.
And then you said M?
Yeah.
Like,
I got her.
what's your middle name?
I know.
M.
Like, what is it? Like,
Murray.
Murray?
Yeah.
And 91, that's your date of birth?
Yeah.
Okay, so,
Yeah.
alright. Do you have an Illinois license?
No, not yet. I was just gonna see if that was my boyfriend. I did
See.
4 days.
Do you have an ID from a different state?
No.
No?
I was supposed to give that poor guy my apartment. That's why I'm trying to go home.
Okay, so you don't have any sort of ID that's on you right now?
No.
Okay. That's her name. That's what she told me. This is confirmed, but there's nothing coming back.
So far, the information gathering is not looking good. The young woman known as Sarah didn't seem to come up in the police database, and she'd apparently gone through life up to that point without any form of ID from any state. But it's a good thing these cops weren't born yesterday.
Sarah M.
Yeah.
How old are you?
20.
You're 20?
Yeah.
Well, you weren't born in 91 then. Because you'd be
20
32.
something. I don't know. Like, I'm not drunk right now. I don't know really how.
What's your mom's name that you stay with on break?
What's his info?
Can you hear my mom, please? That's positive. Right.
Which one? This one?
The left and the right. Right. Right?
Hypothetically, Sarah.
When letting them out,
So,
I was
where's your plan of where to go?
home. Home.
Oh, yeah? So you're going to go back
No,
to
that's not even, no.
Or are you going to Broadway? Because I took you to Broadway and you came over here somehow.
What at?
I did.
I want to go back to my boyfriend.
You want to go back to oh
I feel like I don't have one.
yeah. Not a warrant. I confirm that. But you gotta check our other paperwork.
Still without much to go off of, the officers are trying to put the pieces together and determine what exactly transpired that night between this clearly drunk and volatile couple. With nobody willing to talk or give accurate information, their patience was running thin.
Hey, put her in a squad car.
You don't walk away and get in the car.
Get
Go.
why?
What do you mean?
Stand up.
Hey, one more? One more?
Why
Can I go back home?
She's lying about her name.
No, I'm not. What? John! This is my boyfriend, please. Jason, if you please come with me, please. Cindy Merlot me. Cindy Merlot me.
Cindy Merlot.
Why are you lying about your name?
Yeah, why are we lying?
Because I didn't want to go to jail. I'm scared.
Well,
That's
now
a
you
good
are
way to
going
go to jail. Yeah.
I'm scared, though.
Well, now you are going to jail.
Sit down.
Have a seat.
But I can get my boyfriend first.
Get in the car.
Sit down.
Get in
No,
the
I
car.
don't have no
Get in the
other
car.
option.
Get in the car.
Get her name.
Jail will even take her this room.
Yep.
Okay.
There's an old saying that the truth will set you free. But in this case, the truth came far too late for this Karen, and the cops here had had more than enough, especially after being witness to her assaulting her boyfriend. Spending the rest of the night in the jailhouse was the only reasonable ending to this scandalous night. After witnessing just about every kind of maniac Karen under the sun, it's hard not to appreciate what law enforcement goes through even more. In most cases, these deranged women have lost all regard for the law, as well as any regard for the safety of those around them.